us up on Facebook and be our Bear buddy. We're the Bear 103.
It's time for Greenbrier Spartan basketball on the Bear 103.1 WRON FM. Brought to you locally by New River Community and Technical College, the S.J. Nehock Lumber Company, Morgan Funeral Home, the Greenbrier, Greenbrier Motors, Creative Kitchens, Greenbrier Physicians, Mohawk Power Sports, Greenbrier Ford, Max Welton Healthcare, Prince's Pharmacy of Alderson, Jeremy's Barbershop, Cornerstone IGA, Magic's Computers, and State Farm agent Rasman Walker. Let's go courtside to the voices of Greenbrier East Spartan basketball, Jeff Campbell and Stan Unroe.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome inside the Greenbrier East Spartan Gym in Fairleigh tonight. Greenbrier East back at home to take on the Pikeview Panthers. Jeff Campbell and Stan Unroe here with you on this Wednesday night as the Spartans making their first visit back to their home court since the game here a few weeks back against the RADFORD BOBCATS. Stan, the Spartans coming off the big win last week on the road down at South Charleston, a huge win for this ball club. It's been 8 days, and I'm sure they're chomping to get right back at it.
Yeah, absolutely. Anytime you have a big win like that, you just want to get back out there as soon as possible. But the schedule hasn't allowed it. Long 8-day layoff, and now the Spartans got to worry about rust again because it's been a while. And we had a lot of struggles with this Pikeview team down at Pikeview earlier this year. A lot of size inside. The Vestal kid gave the Spartans fits in the first half. So big challenge tonight here for East.
We'll come back, talk with East coach Jared Patton. You're listening to the Prince's Pharmacy of Alderson Spartan Countdown on the Bear 103.
Prince's Pharmacy in Alderson wants to thank everyone for their continued support during the COVID pandemic. We would not be here today without the
moment you walk into PostNet, we've got your back. From design and printing to shipping and more, whatever you need, we can help. We can bring your projects to life with advice and insight so you never feel like you're going it alone. Help you tackle everything in one place with a one-stop shop for everything from shipping a package to printing your big presentation. Save you time by not only getting the job done right, but also right on time. And all with exceptional PostNet customer service. We're more than just a place to get things done. We're your people.
Countdown on the Bear 103. Jeff Campbell talking with Greenbrier East head basketball coach Jared Patton. Coach, it's been a week and a day since the Spartans' last game on the road down at South Charleston, and an impressive win over the number 8 ranked team in Class 4A. Final score: Spartans 63, Black Eagles 60.
Yeah, I mean, that was a fun game to be a part of. Wasn't fun in the first quarter. I think they went on a run. I think they hit 6 or 7 threes on us, most of them uncontested. I mean, those guys were knocking them down.
You go on the road playing in an environment like that that's, you know, really not unique to any kind of a high school gym that we normally play in, but kind of reminds you of some of these venues you see on the travel ball circuit.
Yeah, I mean, going there and playing, you know, we enjoy playing in venues like that, playing in gyms like that. And it all comes down to whether we execute or not and whether we decide to play defense. First quarter or so, we decided not to play any defense. I think we were down 19 at one time, and kids decided to start playing.
I know near the end of the first quarter, your team was trailing 13-10. The Black Eagles then go on an 11-1 run to end the quarter. They banked in a three-pointer from half court as time expired. Your team was down in 24-11. That seemed to be just a bad omen, but then that was the only quarter that South Charleston won in the scoring column. Your team outscores them 17-10 in the second, 18-12 in the third, 17-14 in the fourth quarter. So trailing by 13, what you tell your team at the end of the quarter?
Well, I mean, having a deficit like that, we just have to start playing. I mean, we've started every game slow, and we went over that all week on how to get off to a fast start. Our main goal was at halftime to cut that lead down to single digits, and we did. So we accomplished that goal and just refocused and got ready for the second half.
Your team enters the fourth quarter tied 46-46. Went on a nice 6-0 run there over the last 90 seconds of the third quarter to pull two within that tie. And then in the fourth quarter, your team eventually goes up by 8 points, 63-55 with 3 minutes to go. The defense was there. I think that really stunned that South Charleston team.
Yeah, I mean, they had a great start on us, and we just kept battling. I mean, we didn't hang our heads. We told the kids, you can't get it all back in one possession. Just keep eating at them, keep contesting their shots, keep rebounding. We'll get right back into this.
Looking down through the scoring, 9 Spartans scored in that game. That was what you would really kind of like as a total team effort there.
Oh, yeah, we talk about that all the time. And these guys are learning. They're learning. I mean, over the past handful of years, we had 1 or 2 guys that were our main scorers. You know, we have some guys that can score, but I like to balance scoring. All the kids have a green light, and they enjoy playing that type of basketball. If they're open, we're telling them to shoot. That's the way we like to play.
Big win last week at South Charleston. The Spartans back at home tonight to take on the Pikeview Panthers. We'll come back, talk about tonight's game in just a moment. You're listening to Fritz's Pharmacy of Alderson Spartan Countdown on the Bear 103.
Fritz's Pharmacy.
From the moment you walk into PostNet, we've got your back.
Lead going to the fourth quarter, and then your team on that great 21-0 run. The game final score was not as close as the first 3 quarters that game indicated.
Yeah, I mean, Pikeview came to play. I expect nothing different from them tonight. They're a good squad. And I tell our guys it's all about us. How are we going to play? Are we going to let those guys dictate the game, or are we going to dictate the game? So we'll see here about 7:30 if our guys are ready to play.
Now, it's been 8 days since that last game. You had Christmas break last week. You had New Year's on Saturday, different holidays, things like that. How'd you guys spend that time off out of school?
Well, we had some good practices, some not as long as others. Got a lot of free throws up, got a lot of shots up. I think last night we were talking about going light, and I think it was our hardest practice that we had. These guys need to be focused. They need to be ready to play this game. I know Pikeview will be ready to play, and we kind of had to work a little harder last night than what we had planned on. But as for the rest of the time, yeah, the kids had some time off. They we had some kids that were injured a little bit. They healed up, and we're ready to go. We're 100% right now.
Well, Coach, again, congratulations on the big win at South Charleston last week. Good luck tonight against Pikeview. We'll talk to you Friday afternoon around 4:30 in Beckley at the New River CTC Invitational against Cabell Midland. That is Greenbrier East Head basketball coach Jared Patton. We'll come back and tip it off. It's Greenbrier East and Pikeview. We'll return after this 60-second timeout. You're listening to Spartan Basketball on the Bear 103.
Monroe knows what it means to be local and support local. We are your neighbors. We grow as you grow. We are your local lenders, making local decisions. We are part of your community. The Bank of Monroe offers 3 locations in Lewisburg, Fairley, and Union with mobile and online banking. We are everywhere you need us to be. We care. Bank local with the Bank of Monroe. Visit us online, mybankofmonroe.com.
The power of three: Greenbrier Chevrolet, Greenbrier Motor Company, and Greenbrier Ford. 3 dealerships who pay the most for your trade. I'm talking up to 33% over what other dealerships will offer, and way more than you'll get if you try to sell it yourself. In fact, we'll buy your car even if you don't buy one from us. So not only are the Greenbrier dealerships the best place to buy a car, they're also the best place to sell your car. So get to the Greenbrier dealerships in Lewisburg today and convert that car to
534858 or visit greenbrier.com.
Back inside the Spartan Gym in Fairleigh. It's time now to meet the lineups, and for that, let's send it over to our public address announcer, Mark Trump.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Greenbrier East High School for tonight's game featuring the Pikeview Panthers and your Greenbrier East Spartans. At this time, let's meet the team, starting with the visitors, the Pikeview Panthers, under the direction of head coach Colton Thompson. Please welcome freshman number 14, Drew Damewood. Sophomore, number 44, Jared Vestal. Junior, number 10, Nathan Rife. Senior, number 11, Cameron Lawson. And senior, number 23, Dylan Blake. The Pikeview Panthers.
No retreat, no surrender. That is Spartan law. And by Spartan law, we will stand and fight. Spartans never retreat. Spartans never surrender. Spartans, prepare for glory!
Of head coach Jared Patton, please welcome your starting lineup for your Greenbrier East Spartans. 6' junior number 3, Adam Seams. 5'10" junior number 4, Monquel Davis. 6' junior number 5, Goose Gabbard. 6' junior number 22, Caden Huffman. Senior number 10, Aaron Griffith. To your Greenbrier East Spartans. Ladies and gentlemen, we recently lost a beloved member of our Greenbrier East family. Coach Paul Greer coached the Greenbrier East boys basketball team from 1973 through 1981, leading the Spartans to the Class AAA state semifinals in that 81 season. Coach Greer passed away on December the 24th at Greenbrier Valley Medical Center. At this time, we would like you to join us in a moment of silence in remembrance of Coach Paul Greer. Thank you. At this time, we ask you to remain rising, remove your caps as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. The colors are being presented this evening by members of the Greenbrier East JROTC.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we
tonight's game, Greg Burnett, Jeff Harding, and Timmy Justice. It'll be Aaron Griffith, Jumping Priest, against Vestal of Pikeview. Tap is in the air. It is controlled by the Pikeview Panthers to begin this contest, working from left to right. It'll be Drew Damewood, the point guard, gives it over on the right side to Vestal as Caden Huffman on him defensively. And they'll work it down inside. That ball goes off the side of the backboard. Pikeview recovers. They'll get it down underneath. Here's Vestal. He'll fire it up. Shot no good. Rebound put back up. Missed by Blake. And we've got a tie-up here. Stan, possession is going to belong to the Spartans. It'll be inbound time here for the Spartans as Seams gets it into Gabbard. Into the front court now for Greenbrier East. Seams, right side to Huffman. Down inside for Seams, and he tries to throw it back out to Griffith, but he was cutting inside. The turnover gives it back to Pikeview.
Pretty sloppy there starting the game for the Spartans. Just a no-look pass, and there was nobody there, and it turns over to Pikeview. And Pikeview got a couple good looks at it their first time down. Couldn't get it to go, but they're going to use that size continually tonight.
Here's Damewood, right wing three in the air. That one too strong. Rebound comes down to Griffith of East. Outlets to Seams. Down the floor. Huffman underneath, lays it up and scores. Caden Huffman, first points of the game, gives East the early lead. Pikeview works it to the foul line. Over to Vestal. Back on the left side. A three ball put up by Cameron Lawson is no good, but the offensive rebound to Blake. Pikeview with possession, trailing 2-0. And we got a 5-second call, a turnover by the Panthers.
Yeah, and that'll be their first. Pretty good defense that time. Monquel Davis over there defending, but Spartans giving up a second opportunity again. And you can't keep giving these guys second and third shot opportunities.
Back we go the other way. Spartans with the ball. Here's Gabbard out top on the left side. Over to Griffith. He'll penetrate in, kick it out to the right side now from Huffman over to Davis. Shot no good. Rebound underneath to Seams. Gives it to Huffman. Can't get it to fall. Now they'll get it out for Gabbard. His three is no good. Pikeview rebounds. Spartans have a 2-0 lead. Panthers can tie or take the lead here. Here's Nathan Reif out front. Gives it up to Damewood, standing on that center shield at half court. Drives inside, puts it up. Shot missed by Damewood. Rebound underneath, put back up and in by Dylan Blake, and we are tied at 2. We're at the 5:25 mark of the first quarter. Here's Gabbard, sends it over in the corner now to Griffith. With a dribble, now hands it out front to Seams. Seams will reset the offense in a tie game at 2. Now to Davis, back to Seams. Bounce pass is tipped. Controlled here by Gabbard. Works the left baseline, flips it inside. Here's Huffman, who will draw the foul. A 2-shot foul coming up for Caden Huffman of Greenbrier East.
That foul on Nathan Wright, his first, team foul number 1. Huffman will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. He scored every point for the Spartans so far tonight.
All 2 of them. And he missed that one.
Let's go.
Had 11 points in a win last week down at South Charleston. Second one in the air. That one is no good. Missed them both. The rebound comes down to Pikeview's Nathan Reif. Now Damewood brings it across the half-court line, guarded by Goose Gabbard. Damewood works it over the right side, and we got a 5-second call. No, a timeout called by Pikeview. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with 4:43 to go in the first. We're tied at 2. You're listening to Spartan Basketball on the Bear 103.
We are pleased to serve you at Greenbrier Physicians and to make your life healthier and happier. We believe our clinic provides the most convenient, comprehensive medical service available in the area. Our staff of physicians and support personnel work together to make your visit as pleasant as possible. Call for an appointment today at 304-647-5115. Greenbrier Physicians. We're here to help in more ways than one.
Here we go, Al. The Pikeview timeout. Panthers with possession in a 2-2 game. Inbound goes into Dylan Blake for the Panthers. Now they're working out front here to Damewood. Here's Gabbard on him defensively. Damewood stops his dribble, sends it over to the right side to the wing for Vestal. Now they'll go down on the baseline. Over to Reif. He'll drive in, throw it up. Shot won't go. Rebound to Griffith. Gives it off to Gabbard. Into the front court to Monquel Davis. Davis, his pass inside intended for Griffith is stolen away. A rare interception for Monquel Davis.
Yeah, well, Griffith went down on the floor there, made it a little easier.
And now Gabbard with a steal. Gabbard down the floor, works the left side, puts it up with the left hand, shot no good. Griffith rebounds and draws the foul. Second team foul on the Panthers. That one goes on Drew Damewood. Zach Rose set to check in for Pikeview. Gabe Patton will check in here for Greenbrier East. And Griffith hits the first.
And gives the Spartans a 3-2 lead.
Second one up, no good. Rebound comes down the Panthers. Spartans lead at 3-2. Under 4:20 to go in this first quarter. Now a steal. Davis lays it up and in. Monquel Davis takes matters into his own hands and gives the Spartans a 3-point lead.
Yeah, that's a little defense they didn't see down at Pikeview because Monquel was sick and missed that game.
Panthers into the front court. Here's Blake. Gets it inside, and Davis with a steal. Lead pass. Seams. Layup good. 7-2 Spartans. And Pikeview wants another timeout. 3:25 to go in his first quarter. It's Greenbrier East 7, Pikeview 2. 30-second timeout. Spartan basketball on the Bear 103.
From the moment you walk into PostNet, we've got your back. From design and printing to shipping and more, whatever you need, we can help. We can bring your projects to life with advice and insight so you never feel like you're going it alone. Help you tackle everything in one place with a one-stop shop for everything from shipping a package to printing your big presentation. Save you time by not only getting the job done right, but also right on time. And all with exceptional PostNet customer service. We're more than just a place to get things done. We're your people.
Back in Fairleigh, 7-2 the score, and Stan Pikeview's already taken 2 of their 5 timeouts.
Yeah, and used them very quickly, real close together here. And they're fortunate they're not down more than they are. It's only 7-2. Spartans have missed 3 free throws early on. This game could easily be 10-2.
Into the front court come the Panthers. They work it down to the right elbow. Here is Blake. He'll drive in. His shot is good. And Pikeview breaks the 5-0 run to cut the lead for East down to 3.
Dylan Blake, all 4 points for Pikeview.
3 minutes left here in quarter number 1. Bryson Brammer's checked in now for the Spartans. He gets the ball, now gives it back over to Gabbard, over to Seams, baseline right side for Griffith, out to Patton. Now to Seams, inside from Gabbard, to Seams, layup good. Adam Seams with 4. Spartan lead at 5. 9-4. Vestal gets it up near half court, works it across, down on the baseline. Here's Damewood, dumps it inside, layup shot good, and Blake has all 6 for the Panthers. 2:19 left in the first. 9-6, Greenbrier East leads. Here's Griffith. Out to Brammer. Back on the wing, right side to Seams. Now they'll direct the traffic over, and Gabbard feeds it into Seams. Back out to Brammer. Corner three. Patton good. Gabe Patton from the right corner. And Patton makes it a 6-point lead now. 12-6. 1:45 to go in the first. Pikeview works it down to Vestal. He'll lay it up and score. Beat the Spartans back defensively, Stan, and they cut the lead to 4.
Yeah, easy layup, and we saw a bunch of that the first time these two teams played. He's a real mismatch in there, about 6'6", and Spartans really can't match up with him once he gets the ball right there.
Brammer, a left wing three is short. Rebound comes down to Zach Rose. Rose gives it over now to Damewood. Spartan pressure. Gives him some problems, but Damewood gets it inside, and Blake has his shot blocked. Rebound comes out to Griffith. Lead pass, layup good for Gabe Patton. And Jared Patton wants a timeout. 57 seconds to go in his first quarter. It's a 30-second timeout with the Spartans ahead 14-8. You're listening to Greenbrier East basketball on the Bear 103.
Wow! Look, Mom and Dad, I got a four-wheeler, and it's just my size.
Yes, parents, we have a huge selection of youth ATVs and dirt bikes here at Mohawk Power Sports that will fit any child from age 6 to 14 years old and your budget. Mohawk Power Sports is open Monday through Saturday and is located just north of Greenbrier Valley Airport Road. Stop in and ask about our layaway plan and protective gear discounts with purchase. Bring the youngins. We love putting a smile on their face at Mohawk Power Sports Max Welton.
Woohoo!
57 seconds to go in his first quarter. Spartans lead at 14-8 over the Pikeview Panthers. Now Zach Rose will inbound from the baseline against some full court pressure defense by Greenbrier East. Rose brings it across the timeline. Pretty good ball handler for a big guy, Stan.
Absolutely. Left-hander, so he looks better dribbling than he really is.
And they'll throw it away down underneath. Spartans will get the ball back with a 6-point lead. 42 seconds to go in the first.
I thought, man, he really handles the ball well with both hands, but then I realized he was just left-handed.
Well,
that right hand ain't going to touch that ball.
Here's Brammer out front for Greenbrier East. Passes over now to Gabbard on the right side, and in the corner to Griffith. He'll stop his dribble, send it inside to Seams, who will do a little pirouette and come back inside. Send it over to corner. A three ball is up and good for Bryson Brammer. And Brammer gives East a 9-point lead at 17-8. 3 seconds to go in the first. Here's Rose at half court. And they're not going to get a shot off in time after one. It's Greenbrier East 17, Pikeview 8. You're listening to Spartan Basketball on the Spartan Radio Network.
There's an advantage to
Bank of Monroe knows what it means to be local and support local. We are your neighbors. We grow as you grow. We are your local lenders, making local decisions. We are part of your community. The Bank of Monroe offers 3 locations in Lewisburg, Fairleigh, and Union with mobile and online banking. We are everywhere you need us to be. We care. Bank local with the Bank of Monroe. Visit us online, mybankofmonroe.com.
The power of 3, Greenbrier Chevrolet, Greenbrier Motor Company, and Greenbrier Ford. 3 dealerships who pay the most for your trade. I'm talking up to 33% over what other dealerships will offer, and way more than you'll get if you try to sell it yourself. In fact, we'll buy your car even if you don't buy one from us. So not only are the Greenbrier dealerships the best place to buy a car, they're also the best place to sell your car. So get to the Greenbrier dealerships in Lewisburg today and convert that car to
inside the Spartan gym after one. Greenbrier East with a 17-8 lead here on the Pikeview Panthers. Jeff Campbell and Stan Unruh here with you courtside as Greenbrier East trying to even out this season record at 4-4. Now a steal on the inbound. And Cole Withrow has checked in to begin this second quarter, and the ball's just knocked out. No foul. Spartans will maintain possession.
Didn't recognize Cole there. New hairdo.
Little haircut there from last week. He'll have the ball on the left wing. Give it inside to Gabe Patton. Out top it goes to Brammer. Right side to Monquel Davis. They'll kick it back left. Corner three up this time. No good for Brammer. Rebound comes down to Pikeview. Panthers will bring it up the floor with Dylan Blake, and a foul called on Brammer. 7:34 to go in this first half.
And that's the first team foul against East. They went a whole quarter, no fouls.
I want to remind everyone, Greenbrier County Schools will dismiss 2 hours early tomorrow. That'll be Thursday, January the 6th. 2-hour early dismissal. Corner three put up and in by Pikeview's Nathan Wright. And he kind of turned and looked at that bench stand. May have some wolfing going on down there.
Yeah, absolutely. And when you make that shot, you can wolf a little bit.
Also, Pocahontas, Monroe, and Summers will be closing 3 hours early tomorrow. Davis shot no good. The rebound comes out to Greenbrier East, and they'll set it up. Here's Patton. He'll fire the three, head of the key, and it's good again. Gabe Patton with 8. Spartans improve that lead out to 9 points now at 20-11. Back the other way comes Pikeview. Here's Vestal. Gives it out front to Rife. He'll drive in, and a foul called. He'll go the line to shoot 2. Monquel Davis.
And after not picking up a foul in the first quarter, the Spartans have picked up 2 quick ones here in the second. And Nathan Rife, who has 3 points in the game, will shoot 2. First one a little short, but he'll get one more.
6:29 to go in the second quarter. Spartans will be back in action Friday in the New River CTC Invitational at the Armory in Beckley, taking on Cabell Midland. Our air time approximately 4:30 with the Fritz's Pharmacy Spartan Countdown. Tip 4:45 on Friday. Rife makes 1 out of 2. 20-12 now. Spartans with an 8-point lead and the basketball. Here's Davis. Works it down in the corner. Kicks it out to Patton. Right side, 3-ball up and in for Brammer. Bryson Brammer from the corner, right side this time, makes it an 11-point lead. Approaching the 6-minute mark of the first half. Corner 3 up in the air for Pikeview and good. That's Vestal.
Don't expect the big guy to step out there and knock that down.
23-15 now. Missed shot for East, and a rebound taken back now by Brammer. Corner 3 by Patton. Thought he got fouled, no call, and it's going to be tipped up and missed by Huffman, and then Patton comes in and follows it up there. He's got 10 points. It's 25-15 East.
Got a wet spot there on the floor. It looked like they're going to try to get cleaned up, and both teams will get some subs in. Isaiah Brooks in for the Spartans.
Here's Pikeview with it now, down by 10. Drew Damewood works it over the left side wing for Cameron Lawson, and Lawson will penetrate in. Fired up shot, no good. Rebound Davis. Up the floor, Monquel Davis leads a 3-on-2 break and has to hold. Sends it over in the corner. Here's Huffman for a 3. It's no good. Rebound comes out long to Pikeview. Vestal up the floor, and Monquel Davis called for the personal, his second.
Team foul number 3.
Cole Withrow will check back in.
Along with Goose Gabbert. Bryson Brammer and Monquel Davis will get a break.
Drew Damewood will inbound right in front of us.
Go, come on.
Snaps the ball, looks to get it in, and does now to Blake. Back out to Damewood. Damewood will drive, send it over on the left wing. To the far side, that is to Cameron Lawson. Lawson from the foul line lets the 15-footer go. It's no good. Rebound underneath, put back up, missed by Blake. And it's cleared now by Greenbrier East. It's Isaiah Brooks on the rebound. Gives it over to Gabbert, now to Withrow. Down on the left side, here's a drive by Patton. He lost possession. Rebound up the floor now. I'm sorry, Blake with it, and a turnover. Yep, stepped on the sideline. It'll be Spartan basketball. Inbound to Greenbrier East. Market 4:20 to go in his second quarter. Up top is Gabe Patton. Gives it over to Withrow. Inside to Gabbert. He tries the pass. Tip back to him. Now they'll get it over to Huffman. Out to Patton. Over to Brooks. Back to Patton. Back on the left side to Gabbert. Corner three left side. Up by Withrow is no good. Pikeview will rebound. Here's Blake. Double teamed in the right side. Sends it out front. A three by Nathan Reif is good. Nathan Reif cuts the East lead down to 7.
Reif with 7 points now in the game.
(25-18). Greenbrier East on top. Withrow on the left wing. Up top to Gabbert. Gabbert sends a baseline. Here's Brooks. He'll fire the 10-footer. It's no good. Damewood will rebound for Pikeview. They'll get it up the floor, around the left side, over to Lawson. Head of the key now to Damewood. He'll drive, fired up shot, nail not go. Rebound underneath, put back up and in by Dylan Blake. And a 5-0 run has cut the lead to 25-20. 3:04 to go until halftime. Here's Gabbert out top. Works the right side. A Patton three from the corner. It's good again. Gabe Patton with 13. The Spartans lead 28-20. Damewood gets it down inside to Rose. He'll spin. Send it on the left side over to Wright. And they call the offensive foul on Pikeview.
And I believe they got Nathan Wright there with a push-off. It's his second, team foul number 3.
Spartans number 3, Adam Seams. For the Panthers, number 20, Caleb Dillon.
Spartans using a bunch of players here in the first half. Jude Libby now in the game.
He'll replace Huffman. 2:25 left on a turning second quarter clock. Spartans with an 8-point lead. Gabbert out top. Let's go on a three. Shot no good. Rebound kicks left to Libby. Jude with a dribble. Sends it back out to Gabbert. He'll drive, put it up, and draw the foul.
Yeah.
Dylan Blake picks up the personal, his first.
His first 14 foul. The line for the Spartans, it's 2 shots for Goose Gabbert.
Gabbert will go to the line to shoot 2. The Spartans 1 out of 4 from the line.
And Gabbert has his first point tonight. Second one is up and good. Goose makes it a 10-point lead again. 2:06 to go. In the first half, underneath, Pikeview beats the defense back, and Caleb Dunn scores. East by 8. Here's Patton, the left wing, 3 in the air. It's good again. He's got 16 points.
He is on fire.
Spartans lead by 11. Back we go the other way. Pikeview facing the pressure, and Patton and Seams knock it out of bounds.
Yeah, they've been beat over the top like that a couple of times here in this second quarter. That time, much better job getting back. And a couple of kids, as you mentioned, getting a hand on that ball, knocking it out of bounds.
Panthers look to get it in. Here's Seams, created the steal. Over to Patton. Back to Seams, down the floor, layup good. Adam Seams with 6. 35-22 East. Now a steal again by Withrow. Lead pass down to Gabbard. He'll drive with a left hand, put it up and in. And the Spartans with 7 in a row. Lead it by 15, largest lead of the game. 37-22. Inside a minute to go in the half. Down underneath, a slam dunk, 2 hands for Jared Vestal.
Yeah, and they could have had 2 or 3 guys make that shot. They had 3 guys wide open under the rim.
Gabbard, 3, stands still, knocks it down. Goose Gabbard gives East a 40-24 lead. And Pikeview gets it down inside. Another layup shot up and in by Dylan Blake.
He's got 10, Jeff, and all 10 of them have come right there under the basket.
10 seconds left in the quarter. Working around the corner now, a 3 up, and this one no good by Patton, and that's how the first half will come to an end. From the Spartan Gym in Fairleigh with our score, Greenbrier East 40, Pikeview 26. We'll step aside. You're listening to the Jeremy's Barbershop halftime report on the Bear 103.
Hey man, I really appreciate that Patrick Price on my insurance, Jake from State Farm. Being a champ has its perks.
Here's the deal, Patrick. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Let me repay the favor with some field passes. Come on.
No favors, just great rates.
Okay, fine. I'll let you wear the ring, but only for a day.
When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
The power of 3, Greenbrier Chevrolet, Greenbrier Motor Company, and Greenbrier Ford, 3 dealerships who pay the most for your trade. I'm talking up to 33% over what other dealerships will offer, and way more than you'll get if you try to sell it yourself. In fact, we'll buy your car even if you don't buy one from us. So not only are the Greenbrier dealerships the best place to buy a car, they're also the best place to sell your car. So get to the Greenbrier dealerships in Lewisburg today and convert that car to cash.
From the moment you walk into PostNet, we've got your back. From design and printing to shipping and more, whatever you need, we can help. We can bring your projects to life with advice and insight so you never feel like you're going it alone. Help you tackle everything in one place with a one-stop shop for everything from shipping a package to printing your big presentation. Save you time by not only getting the job done right, but also right on time. And all with exceptional PostNet customer service. We're more than just a place to get things done. We're your people.
Inside the Greenbrier East Spartan Gym, we're at halftime, and the Spartans lead Pikeview here by a score of 40-26. A 14-point lead here for Greenbrier East as the Pikeview Panthers come in tonight with a record of 1-6. Greenbrier East comes in at 3-4, and the Spartans got off to an early 17-8 first quarter lead right now for Greenbrier East. 6 Spartans have scored. Make that 7 Spartans have scored in the first half. They've gotten a lot of players but right in the lineup right now, but the big contribution coming so far from the sophomore Gabe Patton, the 6-foot sophomore with 16 points in the first half. It is already his varsity career high, and we've only played 2 quarters so far here tonight in Fairleigh. Pikeview has given East some trouble down underneath. 17 of their 26 points have come from their 2 post players, Dylan Blake and Jared Vestal. So right now, Greenbrier East with the lead of 14 points and trying to get ready for the games coming up on Friday and Saturday at the Armory in Beckley. We'll come back. Stan Unruh will take a look at our first half numbers. When we return, you're listening to the Jeremy's Barbershop halftime report on the Bear 103.
Monroe knows what it means to be local and support local. We are your neighbors. We grow as you grow. We are your local lenders, making local decisions. We are part of your community. The Bank of Monroe offers 3 locations in Lewisburg, Fairleigh, and Union with mobile and online banking. We are everywhere you need us to be. We care. Bank local with the Bank of Monroe. Visit us online, mybankofmonroe.com.
Did you hear that? The State Farm thing. Da-da-da-da-da. I think we're in a commercial. Jake from State Farm, I knew it.
Don't worry, Chris. Things are gonna go surprisingly great.
Dad, look!
Chris!
Ooh, see? Surprising. Just like State Farm's surprisingly great rates.
I didn't even record.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
The power of 3. Greenbrier Chevrolet, Greenbrier Motor Company, and Greenbrier Ford. 3 dealerships who pay the most for your trade. I'm talking up to 33% over what other dealerships will offer, and way more than you'll get if you try to sell it yourself. In fact, we'll buy your car even if you don't buy one from us. So not only are the Greenbrier dealerships the best place to buy a car, they're also the best place to sell your car. So get to the Greenbrier dealerships in Lewisburg today and convert that car to cash.
Little General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you. Little General Stores, your road's neighbor. Little General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you. Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
Nothing beats the culinary creations from the kitchens of the Greenbrier, unless, of course, it's enjoying fantastic entertainment while you dine. The Dinner and a Show series each weekend between now and March 12th provides that opportunity. Savor the 5-onion soup with side-splitting comedy. Sample shrimp and grits while listening to dueling pianos. Cut into filet mignon and watch an America's Got Talent winner perform, or savor Greenbrier bread pudding while trying to win a game show. It's all part of this spectacular dinner series. To make reservations or learn more, call 855-453-4858 or visit greenbrier.com.
We are pleased to serve you at Greenbrier Physicians and to make your life healthier and happier. We believe our clinic provides the most convenient, comprehensive medical service available in the area. Our staff of physicians and support personnel work together to make your visit as pleasant as possible. Call for an appointment today at 304-647-5115. Greenbrier Physicians. We're here to help in more ways than one.
Back inside the Spartan Gym in Fairleigh, our halftime score is Greenbrier East 40, Pikeview 26. Stan will go through the numbers when we start the third quarter. We'll come back, get the third quarter underway. East 40, Pikeview 26. Back after this 2-minute timeout. You're listening to Spartan Basketball on the Bear 103.
Virginia, we're known as hard workers, friendly faces, and people with a caring spirit. At Summit Community Bank, those qualities are at the core of all that we do. We're a group of experienced professional bankers that you've known for many years. We work hard to earn your business and will work even harder to help you succeed. We customize banking solutions that work for you. We're Summit Community Bank. Service beyond expectations.
Did you hear that? The State Farm thing. Da-da-da-da-da. I think we're in a commercial. Jake from State Farm, I knew it.
Don't worry, Chris. Things are gonna go surprisingly great.
Dad, look!
Chris!
Ooh, see? Surprising. Just like State Farm's surprisingly great rates.
I didn't even record.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
The Bank of Monroe knows what it means to be local and support local. We are your neighbors. We grow as you grow. We are your local lenders, making local decisions. We are part of your community. The Bank of Monroe offers 3 locations in Lewisburg, Fairleigh, and Union with mobile and online banking. We are everywhere you need us to be. We care. Bank local with the Bank of Monroe. Visit us online, mybankofmonroe.com.
Little General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way,
tell them Hug sent you.
That's right. Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
Greenbrier East 40-26 over Pikeview. Stan, hit those numbers if you don't mind.
All right, Pikeview 11 out of 22, 50% from the floor. They were led in scoring by Dylan Blake's 10 points. The Spartans 15 out of 28, 54% from the floor. Difference in this game, the Spartans 7 of 16 from three-point range. For Pikeview, only 3 of 5. So 4 more three-pointers. That's 12 points, and it's a 14-point lead for the Spartans.
East will have possession to begin this third quarter. They'll work it into the right side. A corner 3 by Withrow is no good. And the rebound to Gabe Patton. Gives it off now to Gabbard. His 3 rims out. Long rebound comes out of bounds. It'll stay with East.
Couple good looks, wide open shots for the Spartans. They just didn't go down, and Spartans really putting up the 3-pointers tonight.
They lead it by 14. Here's Gabbard on the left wing. Trying to direct traffic and gives it out now to Seams. Inside to Withrow, back to Gabbard. 3 ball up, no good. Rebound comes down to Pikeview. Nathan Reif down the floor, bounce passes. Over to Lawson. Back out to Damewood. Gabbard comes out on him, and Gabbard gets the steal. At the other end, Gabbard lays it up and in. Goose Gabbard with 9.
9 turnovers now against Pikeview.
42-26 East. Pikeview with it. Here's Reif. Works the left side. Gives it up top to Bestel. Now head of the key to Lawson. Over to Damewood. He'll drive, pump fake, put it up, draw the foul. He'll shoot 2.
Okay, hey, it's all right.
That'll go on Adam Seams.
That'll be his first team foul, number 1. First free throw, no good.
Hey, rebound! Rebound!
He almost missed the floor with that.
Second chance in the air, no good. Missed it off the right side. Seams with a rebound. Up the floor we go the other way. Seams behind the back, over to Patton on the wing. Up top to Seams, right side to Jude Libby, and up top to Gabbert. Over to Withrow on the left wing. Up top again to Goose. Over to Seams, corner. Jude Libby for 3, too strong. Rebound comes down to Withrow. Bounce passes out front to Seams. Thought he got away with a carry there, but no complaints.
He's just has fell in love with these 3-pointers.
Here's Seams, gets it inside, and Withrow has it knocked away. Damewood up the floor now for Pikeview. Gives it over to Lawson. Ball goes out front to Rife. Now to Damewood. They'll get it down underneath. Layup shot by Blake is no good. His follow's no good. Gets a third crack at it. Missed that one too, and now Vestal draws the foul.
Yeah, they're just playing volleyball down there. A lot of size again for Pikeview.
Jude Libby picks up the personal, his first.
Team foul number 2. And the Spartans will get Aaron Griffith back in the game. We've not seen him in a while, and he's their rebounder.
Outside, 3-ball put up. That one missed by Rife, and they'll get the rebound, stick back.
Yeah, and that's Damewood.
Damewood's first basket, now a steal by Pikeview. Back the other way we go. Underneath, ball knocked around, picked up, put up and in by Dylan Blake. And it's 42-30.
Blake with 12 in the game.
Seams out top, works the left side, gives it over to Gabbert. Now to Gabe Patton, his 3 out front, rattles in, he's got 19. 45-30. Gabe Patton with 19 points. And we got a foul up the floor here.
And I think he got his first foul. And that is on Gabe, his first team foul, number 3. Spartans, a lot of subs in here now.
Lineup for East is Gabbert, Patton, ball knocked out. Seams, Huffman, and Brammer.
Spartans 15-point lead here, 45-30.
Inbound for Pikeview. They'll get it inside. Easy layup for Blake.
Yeah, nice push off there. He just shoved Adam Seams out of the way and laid it up and in.
4:20 to go in the third. 45-32 East. And the ball's kicked. It'll stay with the Spartans. East will play in Beckley at the Armory on Friday and Saturday. Friday, 4:45 against Cabell Midland. Saturday at 1:15 against the Greenbrier West Cavaliers. First time they've played each other in 20 years. Goose Gabbert from the left wing knocks it in. He's got 12. 48-32 now. And now a steal. Gabbert draws the foul on Damewood.
Should be his second. And team foul number 1. for Pikeview. Haven't been a lot of fouls in this game. In total, both halves, the Spartans have committed 6 and Pikeview only 5.
Gabbert missed the first.
He was 2 of 2 at the line. Now 2 of 3. He's got 12 in the game.
Timeout Pikeview. 4:03 to go in the third. Greenbrier East 48, Pikeview 32. Full timeout. Spartan basketball in the pair 103.
Creative Kitchens in Lewisburg is the local choice when updating your kitchen, bath.
From the moment you walk into PostNet, we've got your back. From design and printing to shipping and more, whatever you need, we can help. We can bring your projects to life with advice and insight so you never feel like you're going it alone. Help you tackle everything in one place with a one-stop shop for everything from shipping a package to printing your big presentation. Save you time by not only getting the job done right, but also right on time. And all with exceptional PostNet customer service. We're more than just a place to get things done. We're your people.
Spartans lead it by 16 points. It'll be Goose Gabbert at the line for the Spartans. Free throw is good, so he makes 1 out of 2. And Gabbert's got 13. 49-32. And now a steal on the inbounds, and Huffman can't get it to fall, but the rebound is knocked out of bounds off Pikeview. Spartans inbound. Here's Gabbert out top to Seams. Inside to Gabbert, back out to Huffman, over to Seams. Right side 3-ball up. That one is short by Patton. Brammer with the rebound. And a travel call here on Gabbert.
Turnover number 6 against East. And nice job at last defensive series. We got the quick steal. Huffman had a shot blocked, knocked out of bounds, but that defense really causing Pikeview some problems right now.
Panthers inbound, facing some full court pressure by the Spartan defense. And a steal by Brammer, took it away from Rife. Corner 3, Brammer, no. Gabbert with the rebound. Gives it out to Patton. Back over to Gabbert, right side up top to Seams, left side wing. Brammer, corner 3, Huffman is good. Caden Huffman makes it 52-32. Spartans by 20 points. Zach Rose gets it inside the ball. Underneath, layup is good, and it's not good, I'm sorry, but the foul called here on Seams. That'll send Cameron Lawson to the line for 2.
That's Adams' second, team foul number 4. Lawson not scored in the game yet. He's 0 for 4 from the floor. Misses his first free throw.
Yep. Patton will come out. Monquel Davis back in.
His first action of the second half.
And missed them both. Rebound comes down to East. Spartans lead by 20 points. Davis up top to Brammer. Back on the left side, it goes to Seams. No look pass underneath Brammer. He'll kick it out now to Davis. He'll drive in, send it over to Gabbert. A 3-ball left wing in the air, too strong. Seams will rebound, feeds it inside. Brammer scores. Brammer with 8 on a beautiful assist by Adam Seams. 54-32. Back the other way comes Pikeview, and they'll draw a foul again on Seams, and he's quickly picked up 3.
Team foul number 5, and that'll send Blake to the line to shoot 2. He's got 14 in the game. He's high man for Pikeview.
Ask him where he's at on the diamond, okay?
Free throw left side on the stripe there for Dylan Blake is good. He's got 15 points, leading scorer in this game for the Panthers. Second one is good. So Blake now with 16. It's 54-34.
Hey, ball movement.
2:19 left in the third. Spartans inbound. Davis gives it over to Gabbard. Into the left corner for Brammer. Back up to Huffman. Now over to Brammer again. Head of the key to Davis. Now to Gabbard on the right side. Pikeview just packed back in there, Stan, almost daring the Spartans to hit those threes. But they work it inside of Libby. Out to Huffman. His 3, no good. Rebound saved by Brammer. Up the floor, though, comes Pikeview on the steal. Reif, head of the key, hits the 3. Nathan Reif with 10.
And he knew it when he let go of it.
90 seconds to go in the third. Gabbard drives and lays it in for East. 15 points for Goose. 56-37 now. Panthers beat the Spartans back, but they missed the layup. Caleb Dunn couldn't get it to fall. Here's Libby on the left wing for East. In the corner, Brammer, 3, too strong. Rebound comes out long, picked up by Pikeview's Caleb Dunn. Gives it over to Damewood inside. Vestal scores easily. 56-39 now.
And again, several Pikeview players beat the Spartans back. And Vestal, he's rewarded with an easy layup. He's got 9.
And he'll throw it away. Tried to get it over to Huffman, who was cutting toward the basket. Nobody home.
Spartans lead by 17, but they have played really sloppy basketball for most of this game. Very fortunate they've hit a bunch of threes.
Back we go the other way with 30 seconds to go in the third. Corner 3 missed by Vestal. Rebound to Huffman. Outlets to Davis. Down the floor. Brammer drives, lays it up. Missed the shot. Tipped up and in by Libby. 58-39 with 15 seconds to go in the third.
Wasn't sure. I thought that was a goaltend.
I did
Looked
too.
like they slapped that off the backboard, but Jude Libby right there on the spot.
Huffman with a steal, feeds Brammer for the layup. Bryson Brammer with 10 points. After 3, it's Greenbrier East 60, Pikeview 39. You're listening to Spartan Basketball on the Bear 103.
When you're
LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you.
The Bank of Monroe knows what it means to be local and support local. We are your neighbors. We grow as you grow. We are your local lenders, making local decisions. We are part of your community. The Bank of Monroe offers 3 locations in Lewisburg, Fairleigh, and Union with mobile and online banking. We are everywhere you need us to be. We care. Bank local with the Bank of Monroe. Visit us online, mybankofmonroe.com.
The LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks and even discounts on fuel. And by the way, tell them Hug.
Arts Pharmacy today to schedule your COVID-19 booster. Greenbrier Medical Arts Pharmacy. Service the way it was meant to be.
Back in Spartan Gym after 3. Spartans lead it here 60-39 over the Pikeview Panthers. Stan, it was a 1-point game for East a few weeks ago down near Athens, and the Spartans had a 21-0 run to begin that fourth quarter, put the game away. Right now it's a 21-point lead.
Spartans have taken 28 three-pointers in this game. Ten out of 28. So half of their points, 30 of their 60 points, by way of the three-point line.
The lineup for East, it'll be Withrow, Zach Patton in for the first time, Chris Sinclair in for the first time, Aaron Griffith and Isaiah Brooks. Pikeview ball down by 21 to begin the fourth, and they'll lay it up and in immediately for Dylan Blake.
He's got 18 in the game.
And Rose kicks it out of bounds.
Have to see where the offense is going to come from this group of Spartans on the floor.
Inbound, East with it. Brooks on the left wing, brings it out top to Griffith, back on the right side to Zach Patton. Over to Sinclair on the wing, to the near side. Out top to Zach Patton, 60-41, East leads. Here's Griffith with a three, it's no good. And the rebound cleared by Pikeview's Drew Damewood.
Good call, stay with me.
Up the floor with it comes Damewood, gives it over to Festal, baseline 10-footer, no good. Rebound now to Withrow of East. Pushes it down the floor, Griffith for a left wing three, it's no good. Sinclair had the rebound, but it's picked up here by Brooks. Withrow inside to Sinclair, shot no good. Pikeview rebounds, Dylan Blake. Outlets down the floor to Damewood. Up top it goes to Peyton Greer, who's checked in. Pikeview works it underneath. Layup shot is good, and a foul as Zach Rose scores.
His first bucket of the night.
And Sinclair called for the foul.
Let's go, White.
That'll be his first team foul number 6. So Pikeview will be shooting free throws the rest of the way.
And he hit it. 60-44 now. Spartans face a little Pikeview pressure. Here's Isaiah Brooks. He'll drive in. Shot too strong. And it's picked up here by the Panthers. Blake gives it up top to Peyton Greer. Now to Damewood. They'll drive inside and a foul called.
Yeah.
And Sinclair's picked up his second.
You got to wonder now. Leads down to 16. It could shrink to 14 here if coach going to put some of his starters back in or not.
Damewood hits the first.
He's got 3 in the game. He's 1 of 3 now from the free throw line.
Second is good. It is 60-46.
7-0 run.
Brooks' shot is partially blocked. Rose picks up the rebound. And the Panthers up the floor. Here's a drive by Damewood. He'll score and a foul. They'll count the basket. Foul goes on Cole Withrow.
His first team foul number 8, but the bucket's good. That's a 9-0 run to start this quarter. Make it 10.
Yep. No, it should wait. Score 60-49, right?
Yes.
So the scoreboard is wrong.
They put a point up for East that should have went to Pikeview.
Jimmy, scoreboard's wrong. Scoreboard's wrong. 3 ball put up, missed by Brammer, and a rebound controlled by Peyton Greer. Official timeout. The scoreboard is wrong.
That's right. 60-49 is right.
It is right now.
Yes.
It wasn't right a minute ago.
So a 10-0 run has cut this 21-point lead down to 11. And just like at Pikeview with the basketball, with a chance to cut this to single digits with a lot of time to go here in the fourth quarter.
5:11 to play. Inbound for Damewood. Gets it to Vestal. He'll fire long 2. No good. Rebound controlled here by Gabe Patton.
That was halfway down and came out.
Here's Gabbert now across half court. Bounce passes in the corner to Gabe Patton. Out to Zach Patton. Zach sends it over now to Brammer. Baseline from Goose to Griffith. Up top to Zach Patton. 15-footer from the foul line is no good. Rebound comes out in the corner, picked up by Gabbert. He'll let go a fade away from the foul line. That one is no good. Dylan Blake down the floor.
Spartans 0 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. And that's how games can get away from you.
Timeout Pikeview with exactly 4:20 to go in the fourth quarter. It's Greenbrier East 60. Pikeview 49. A full timeout to Spartan basketball on the Bear 103.
Attention car owners.
Row knows what it means to be local and support local. We are your neighbors. We grow as you grow. We are your local lenders making local decisions. We are part of your community. The Bank of Monroe offers 3 locations in Lewisburg, Fairlea, and Union with mobile and online banking. We are everywhere you need us to be. We care. Bank local with the Bank of Monroe. Visit us online, mybankofmonroe.com.
The power of 3, Greenbrier Chevrolet, Greenbrier Motor Company, and Greenbrier Ford. 3 dealerships who pay the most for your trade. I'm talking up to 33% over what other dealerships will offer, and way more than you'll get if you try to sell it yourself. In fact, we'll buy your car even if you don't buy one from us. So not only are the Greenbrier dealerships the best place to buy a car, they're also the best place to sell your car. So get to the Greenbrier dealerships in Lewisburg today and convert that car to
60-49, East leading here over Pikeview with 4:20 to go. The Panthers take the timeout. And they'll inbound here right in front of their bench. They get it in here to Vestal. Goes around the defense, drives, puts it up, shot no good. Rebound, score, and a foul. Dylan Blake now with 20 points and a chance for the 3-point play.
Yeah, and this game has absolutely gotten away from Greenbrier East now.
Spartans with 30 points forever. His second. Count the basket for Dylan Blake. He's the line for 1 shot.
All right, free throw missed. The new score is a 9-point lead for East, 60-51. Pikeview,
12-0 run.
Yeah. Here's Zach Patton, 3, up and in. Zach Patton hit it with exactly 4 minutes to go in the game.
The first points of the fourth quarter for East.
Pikeview down by 12 with the basketball. Griffith nearly had to steal. A nice hustling play by the senior Aaron Griffith. But it'll stay Pikeview basketball. Here's the inbound now for the Panthers, and we got a turnover here. They stepped on the sideline.
Turnover number 14 for Pikeview.
Spartans inbound. Caden Huffman gets it over now to Goose Gabbert. 3.5 to go. Spartans with a 12-point lead. Gabbert works it out high. Bounce passes right wing to Zach Patton. Down low to Gabe Patton. Inside to Caden Huffman. Out to Zach for a three. No good this time. Rebound controlled by the Panthers. Dylan Blake. Up the floor, Peyton Greer drives in, and he draws a two-shot foul. That'll go on Goose Gabbert.
And that is Goose's first. That's team foul number 10 against the Spartans. Only called 2 against Pikeview in this whole half.
I didn't realize that until you said it. That is pretty,
that's weighted.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I like your description there.
First free throw, no good for Greer.
And now a timeout by East. 3:11 to go. It's Greenbrier East 63, Pikeview 51. This is a 30-second timeout. Spartan basketball will return on the Bear 103.
Nothing beats the culinary.
Knows what it means to be local and support local. We are your neighbors. We grow as you grow. We are your local lenders making local decisions. We are part of your community. The Bank of Monroe offers 3 locations in Lewisburg, Fairlea, and Union with mobile and online banking. We are everywhere you need us to be. We care. Bank local with the Bank of Monroe. Visit us online, mybankofmonroe.com.
Or visit greenbrier.com.
$3:11 to go. Peyton Greer at the line for the Pikeview Panthers. Second one, good. So he makes 1 out of 2. And that cuts the East lead down to 11. Spartans break the pressure. Inside, here's a nice ball fake by Aaron Griffith, who'll lay it up and in. 65-52.
Griffith, 3 points in the game now.
Back the other way comes Pikeview. Down by 13. Vestal on the right wing, gets it inside to Blake. He'll spin. He did travel. The turnover gives it back to East with 2:35 to play.
And turnover number 15 now against Pikeview.
14.
Don't forget, tomorrow Greenbrier County Schools will dismiss 2 hours early. Summers, Pocahontas, Monroe 3 hours early. Corner 3 by Gabe Patton is no good. Zach Patton rebounds and scores. Zach Patton with 5, 67-52 now. 2:05 to go. Ball loose on the floor, and it's
off of East.
Yep. Out of bounds to Pikeview.
Good hustle by Goose Gabbert there to try to get a hand on that. But it goes out of bounds. Spartans getting a little order restored here, pushing this lead back up to 15. But, Jeff, this is one that got under double digits, down into single digits, and could have got scary for East.
Griffith with a kick. It'll stay with Pikeview. Again, East on Friday at 4:45 in the Armory against Cabell Midland. Saturday, 1:15 against the Greenbrier West Cavaliers. Corner three put up and in by Jared Vestal. And a timeout for Pikeview. 1:56 to go. It's Greenbrier East 67, Pikeview 55. Full timeout, Spartan basketball on the Bear 103.
From the moment you walk into PostNet, we've got your back. From design and printing to shipping and more, whatever you need, we can help. We can bring your projects to life with advice and insight so you never feel like you're going it alone. Help you tackle everything in one place with a one-stop shop for everything from shipping a package to printing your big presentation. Save you time by not only getting the job done right, but also right on time. And all with exceptional PostNet customer service. We're more than just a place to get things done. We're your people.
To go. 67-55, East by 12. Here's the inbound to Gabbard. Gives it back to Gabe Patton in the front court now for Adam Seams. Now they're working around to Gabbard. 1:40 to go. Spartans trying to burn some clock. And now they get it to Huffman. Inside, layup good by Griffith. 69-55. 90 seconds to go. Here's Damewood. His bounce pass is off the hands of Huffman. It'll stay with Pikeview. Panthers will inbound from the baseline, down by 14. Turnaround shot in the lane, missed by Blake. Huffman rebounds. Gives it off now to Gabbard with 1:03 to go in the game. Seams up top to Gabe Patton. Center circle for Gabbard, back over to Seams. And back to Gabbard. Gabbard out front with 45 seconds to go. Now to Gabbard. Yeah. Don't say anything.
Back there.
Don't say anything. Run the clock.
Well, I thought he got fouled to start with.
Yeah. Down 30 seconds. Gabe Patton gives it off to Seams, and Pikeview is just going to kind of back off. 19 seconds to go. Gabbard with it on the left side. I don't think I've seen a game end like this. Have you?
No,
this is NBA-like. Down to 7 seconds.
About 45 seconds they've run off the clock.
Yep. Final score, Greenbrier 69, Pikeview 55 as the Spartans improve to 4-4, and they're back in action Friday night at the Armory in Beckley at 4:45 to take on the Cabell Midland Knights. We'll return. This is the Cornerstone IGA postgame show on the Bear 103.
Hey man, I really appreciate that Patrick Price on my insurance, Jake from State Farm. Being a champ has its perks.
Here's the deal, Patrick. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Let me repay the favor with some field passes. Come on.
No favors, just great rates.
Okay, fine. I'll let you wear the ring, but only for a day.
When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
The power of three: Greenbrier Chevrolet, Greenbrier Motor Company, and Greenbrier Ford. 3 dealerships who pay the most for your trade. I'm talking up to 33% over what other dealerships will offer, and way more than you'll get if you try to sell it yourself. In fact, we'll buy your car even if you don't buy one from us. So not only are the Greenbrier dealerships the best place to buy a car, they're also the best place to sell your car. So get to the Greenbrier dealerships in Lewisburg today and convert that car to cash.
From the moment you walk into PostNet, we've got your back. From design and printing to shipping and more, whatever you need, we can help. We can bring your projects to life with advice and insight so you never feel like you're going it alone. Help you tackle everything in one place with a one-stop shop for everything from shipping a package to printing your big presentation. Save you time by not only getting the job done right, but also right on time. And all with exceptional PostNet customer service. We're more than just a place to get things done. We're your people.
Listening to the Cornerstone IGA postgame show, where the Spartans improved to 4-4 with a 14-point win, 69-55 over the Pikeview Panthers. Jeff Campbell and Stan Unruh here in Fairleigh, and the Spartans really, for the most part, controlled this entire game. They had a 17-8 lead after the first quarter, outscored Pikeview 23-18 in the second, built a 14-point lead at the break at 40-26. Extended that margin to 21, 60-39 to begin the fourth. And that's when problems started, as Pikeview had a 12-0 run to begin the fourth quarter tonight for the Panthers, and cut it down all the way into single digits at one point when it was 60-51. And Greenbrier East scored their first basket of the fourth quarter on a Zach Patton three-pointer at the 4-minute mark of the second quarter, and that kind of loosened up the rims a little bit for East as they end up outscoring Pikeview over the last 4 minutes 9-4 and win it by 14, 69-55. We'll come back. We'll have our Magic's computer repair player of the game. We'll take a look at our final numbers when we return. It's East 69, Pikeview 55. This is the Cornerstone IGA postgame show on the Bear 103.
In West Virginia, we're known as hard workers, friendly faces, and people with a caring spirit. At Summit Community Bank, those qualities are at the core of all that we do. We're a group of experienced professional bankers that you've known for many years. We work hard to earn your business, and we'll work even harder to help you succeed. We customize banking solutions that work for you. We're Summit Community Bank. Service beyond expectations.
Did you hear that? The State Farm thing. Da-da-da-da-da. I think we're in a commercial. Jake from State Farm, I knew it.
Don't worry, Chris. Things are gonna go surprisingly great.
Dad, look!
Chris!
Ooh, see? Surprising. Just like State Farm's surprisingly great rates.
I didn't even record.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
The Bank of Monroe knows what it means to be local and support local. We are your neighbors. We grow as you grow. We are your local lenders, making local decisions. We are part of your community. The Bank of Monroe offers 3 locations in Lewisburg, Fairleigh, and Union, with mobile and online banking. We are everywhere you need us to be. We care. Bank local with the Bank of Monroe. Visit us online, mybankofmonroe.com.
Little General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way,
tell them Hug sent you.
That's right. Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
In Fairleigh for the Cornerstone IGA post-game show. Jeff Campbell, Stan Unruh, the Spartans win tonight over Pikeview 69-55. Time now for our Magic's computer repair player of the game. And Stan, tonight it was the hot hand of the sophomore Gabe Patton. Had 16 of his 19 points in that first half. A career high for the sophomore. Gabe Patton is our Magic's computer repair player of the game.
Yeah, absolutely. And looking at some of the numbers, you mentioned 19 points. He was 5 out of 9 from three-point range, 2 for 2 from two-point range. So he finished tonight 7 out of 11 from the floor for that 19 points. So he's very efficient with that, and outstanding job tonight by Gabe Patton, our player of the game. We'll look at some of the numbers. We'll start first for Pikeview. They were led in scoring tonight by Dylan Blake's 20 points. Jared Vestal with 12. And then Nathan Reif with 10. That was their three players in double figures. Drew Damewood with 7. Caleb Dunn with 2. And Zach Rose with 3, finishing out the scoring for the 55 points for the Pikeview Panthers. The Spartans tonight, 11 of 35 from three-point range, 16 of 28 from two-point range. So as a team, 27 out of 63. That's 43% from the floor, 4 out of 8 from the free throw line for their 69. They were led in scoring by Gabe Patton with 19. Zach Patton chipped in with 5. Adam Seams with 6. Monquel Davis 2. Goose Gabbert with 15. Aaron Griffith with 5. Caden Huffman with 5, Bryson Brammer with 10, Jude Libby with 2 for the 69 points for the Spartans. So they pull away again late and win this game by 14 points. But Jeff, they entered that fourth quarter with a 21-point lead, and things kind of went south a little bit for them with a quick 12-0 run for Pikeview, but they quickly restored order and got that lead back up into double figures and were able to pull away.
And a little reminiscent of the game down at Pikeview, where the Spartans had a 1-point lead going to the fourth and had a 21-0 run to begin that quarter and put the game out of reach. But the Spartans do hang on tonight and win at 69-55. They improve now to 4-4. We'll come back, tell you about our next broadcast when we return. You're listening to the Cornerstone IGA postgame show on the Bear 103.
Power of 3, Greenbrier Chevrolet, Greenbrier Motor Company, and Greenbrier Ford. 3 dealerships who pay the most for your trade. I'm talking up to 33% over what other dealerships will offer, and way more than you'll get if you try to sell it yourself. In fact, we'll buy your car even if you don't buy one from us. So not only are the Greenbrier dealerships the best place to buy a car, they're also the best place to sell your car. So get to the Greenbrier dealerships in Lewisburg today and convert that car to cash.
The Bank of Monroe knows what it means to be local and support local. We are your neighbors. We grow as you grow. We are your local lenders, making local decisions. We are part of your community. The Bank of Monroe offers 3 locations in Lewisburg, Fairleigh, and Union with mobile and online banking. We are everywhere you need us to be. We care. Bank local with the Bank of Monroe. Visit us online, mybankofmonroe.com.
Little General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you. Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
Did you hear that? The State Farm thing. Dun-da-da-da-da. I think we in a commercial. Jake from State Farm, I knew it.
Don't worry, Chris. Things are gonna go surprisingly great.
Dad, look!
Chris!
Ooh, see? Surprising. Just like State Farm's surprisingly great rates.
I didn't even record.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Spartans win 69-55 over the Pikeview Panthers, and it's on to Friday at Raleigh County Armory in Beckley, part of the New River CTC Invitational, as the Spartans playing games here on Friday and Saturday. On Friday, it's going to be against Cabell Midland, the Knights. Our airtime at 4:30, with the Fritz's Pharmacy Spartan Countdown. Our tip scheduled at 4:45. Cabell Midland and Greenbrier East from the Raleigh County Armory in Beckley coming up on Friday. That'll do it from here. Our final score again, Greenbrier East 69, Pikeview 55. For our producer, Pat Williams, and Stan Unruh, this is Jeff Campbell saying so long from Fairleigh.